leader for CIS department in his CIS 107 Information Technology Fundamentals and Applications course, despite Valerie being a biology major. His section's passing rate improved over 11%. He stated that Valerie made that much of a difference with our students, that her compassion for her fellow students and determination to leave no student behind was unmatched. Valerie is a power of example for all of our students, and it's been a privilege and a pleasure to work with her this year. Rima, also a biology major with a 3-point GPA, will also be attending Rutgers University in the fall, also studying dentistry. I told you, dynamic duo. And also attending Rutgers with a full academic scholarship. I had the pleasure of teaching Rima in the Honors Capstone course. Her dedication to learning is unparalleled. She is a role model for her fellow students and always made herself available to help, guide, and assist her classmates. Rima also arrived, as you heard, in the U.S. only 4 years ago as a refugee from Syria. Her determination and perseverance has certainly paid off. In PTK, Rima was the silent knight of our team. She was the officer who stepped in and completed all work unfinished. We often referred to her as the 3 a.m. cleanup crew. When she arrived to PTK, she was more comfortable behind the scenes, and it was my pleasure to watch her embrace all the leadership opportunities, transforming her into the scholar and leader she is today. I cannot wait to see what this dynamic duo, these two extraordinary women, do as they launch to their next endeavor. Congratulations, Valerie and Rima. We are so very proud of you.
Thank you, Professor Gasparino. Valerie and Rima, the PCC faculty want to start you off on your way to a bachelor's degree. And so we have certificates for you, but we also have a scholarship check for each of you in the amount of $1,500, made possible by the contributions of your faculty and generous contributions from the family of Professor Robert A. Shea.
I'd like to ask Professor Bemkoli, Associate Professor of Computer Information Services Sciences, to present the Information Technology Graduate Achievement Award. Professor Bemkoli.
Okay, my congratulations to all of you, especially in a few days, you're going to be confirmed as a graduate. My name is Clement Bankole. I'm one of the computer science instructor, and on behalf of the Computer Information Sciences Department, I'm here to present 2 awards to 2 outstanding students. Before I say anything about them, I would like them to join me in this stage. Mr. Anwar Omari. And Miss Melissa Menaya. This is an award for information technology going to Mr. Anwar Omari. Mr. Anwar Omari came from Egypt and Morocco. He was born in Morocco. He came here a few years ago as an adult with children, grown-up children and family. And coming to United States without speaking any language other than your native language, and decided to go to college at that age wasn't easy, especially when you have to cater for your family. So he decided to come to Passaic County Community College, and he started in an ESL program. Upon completing that ESL program, he decided to enroll in our information technology program. And I've been teaching for a while, and I've never met a student so dedicated like him. And I've had many students, but Anwar was one of those students that give me pleasure when I step in the classroom every day. And as an instructor, you like to be motivated sometimes. You might not know that, but sometimes we do need some motivation. I get my motivation from these two students, especially Mr. Anwar. And he's graduating today with a 3.7 GPA. And while he was here, he also obtained several industry certifications. Industry certification is one of those exams that you have to take, not from PCC, but from the industry. And getting those certificates is not easy. I always teach my students. I say the objective of the certification industry is to fail you. So you have to convince them and pass the exam. So not only he's getting his GPA, his degree, but he's also going with industry certifications, multiple industry certifications. He plans on continuing his education at NGIT in the fall. The second award goes to Mrs. Melissa. She's getting an award in medical informatics. Some of you might not know what medical informatics is, but just think of it as a bridge between the medical professionals and the IT professionals. Melissa, according to her award, she was one of the first born generations to go to college and in her family. And she had two boys, 8 and 15. And earlier on, she said, this is according to her word, she thought college door was completely closed for her. So she focused on doing odd jobs to provide for her family. And at some point, she started contemplating going back to college. But she said there were a lot of negative comments about her going back to college. And I'll quote so that I don't miss it. Says, many people told her it's too late to go to college. College is not for someone like you with children. You would never go through college. You have missed the boat. But Melissa took all this negative energy to motivate herself. And with the support of her mother and the family, the mother-in-law, the husband, after 15 years, Melissa decided to walk into Passaic County Community College and register for that medical informatics. Our medical informatics is a 2+2 program. You take the 2 year here and you take the 2 years at NGIT. While she was here, I happened to have her in my class. In fact, she was one of my best students ever. And that's not an easy assessment from my part. Now, upon finishing her program towards the end, she did an internship. And through that internship, she secured a job, a full-time job. That's not the funniest part of it. She came back to me, she says, Professor Bankole, guess what happened? I said, what happened? She says, I'm getting promoted within 6 months of getting that full-time job. She's getting promotion again within that job. That's an achievement. This semester, she started taking some classes at NGIT towards her second part of the 2-year program. She's almost done. And this job that she got, I've promised that they're going to pay for the master's program upon her completion of that program. Melissa is graduating with a 3.5 GPA and a promised future await her. The dream that she thought is not possible is now happening. Congratulations, Melissa.
I'd like to ask Professor Eric Cameron from the Computer Information Science Department to come forward and give the Computer Science Graduate Achievement Award and the Graphic Design Graduate Achievement Award.
Good afternoon. I'd like to call Laura down. Careful with all that hardware weighing you down. So Wara is, a computer science major, and computer science, I know traditionally is considered a very male-heavy field, but Wara is actually our third valedictorian out of our Computer and Information Sciences department in the last 6 years, and her GPA of those valedictorians is the highest. She took calculus, got an A. She took physics 1 and 2. She got an A. She took all the programming classes. She got an A. There's not much you can say about 4.0 everything. Take a class, she got an A in it. I first met Wara. She came in and she took her first programming class with me, and she makes me look very smart in that regard. But I had also, her brother Sergio was in my class a few semesters prior, and she let me know that Sergio was her brother. I'm like, oh, he's a good programmer. You've got a lot to live up to. Little did I know. Wara's outstanding. She's been involved with Phi Theta Kappa. She's been involved with hackathons. She's done research projects. Wara's outstanding. Wherever she goes, I know she will succeed. And, I hope someday, and I tell this to our graduates when they get their master's degree, I want to see them come back here and give it back to our students. I know some of our faculty, including Professor Gasparino, have taken classes here, and it's always amazing to see that. And I fully expect that someday Wara will be back here in the classroom. So congratulations, Wara. Very proud of you.
I'd like to ask Michael Grinberg, instructor in engineering science, to present the Engineering Science Graduate Achievement Award.
Good evening. I'm here representing the Department of CIS and Engineering. Each year, our department presents a Graduate Achievement Award to an outstanding engineering student. This year's recipient already has a long list of accomplishments. He's a member of the Academic Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa, and has displayed strong leadership skills in his various assignments. He served as a secretary of the Students' Government Association, where he helped to connect students to faculty and staff. Recently, he was selected to participate in a 4-day in-person learning experience at NASA Center, where he got an inside look at NASA mission and science and an opportunity to network with NASA engineers and scientists. This student has truly excelled academically, graduating with an almost 3.9 GPA in a very demanding engineering major. Just to let you know, the engineering major requires solid knowledge of calculus, physics, chemistry, among other somewhat advanced and challenging engineering courses. I have no doubt he will have a successful engineering career and will be a great addition to the engineering community. So on behalf of the faculty in Engineering Science Unit, it is my pleasure and honor to present the 2019 Graduate Achievement Award in Engineering Science to an outstanding young man, Mr. Kelvin Escatel.
The next award will be given by Dr. Lana Murphy, who is the Associate Professor and Coordinator of the Psychology Option. She will present the Liberal Arts Psychology Outstanding Graduate Award. Dr. Murphy.
Good afternoon. So I'm in a different position than the rest of my faculty up here. I'm actually centered at Wanacue, so I don't get to see a great deal of our leadership in our student body. But we restructured the psychology program 3 years ago so that all of our psych students have to take the hardest psych class we offer before they graduate, and they have to go through me. So it's offered through the internet, so my poor Patterson students, if they take it in the spring, only see me through a TV screen. It's a 90-inch screen, which I'm sure is very strange, but at least it's big, but it's still a TV screen. So, Diana Rodriguez, if you want to come up. She was on my... I would not have had the pleasure of meeting Diana, actually, if I had not restructured things to have been able to meet my Patterson students before they graduate from us. Diana's graduating with a 3.9 in psychology. She rocked my class. She had probably the best paper that I had. In fact, she met with me to make sure she was on track, and I'm reading through it, and I'm like, so you're basically done? And then I was like, this is half of it. And she was like, yeah, it's a rough draft. And I'm like, I wouldn't have known that if it weren't too short. You know, and I want her to know that, because writing, honestly, is a very difficult thing to do as a psychologist, because it's writing like a scientist is a little bit hard for some of us. So I want her to get proper credit for that. So she's graduating with a 3.9. She's continuing in psychology at Rutgers, New Brunswick, and I wish her all the best in the future, because I know she's going to do extremely well. Congratulations.
I'd like to call to the podium Dr. Kate Thurman, instructor in sociology, to present the Liberal Arts Sociology Outstanding Graduate Award. Dr. Thurman.
All right, as Dr. Kenevi mentioned, I'm here representing the sociology department. So the sociology department recognizes a student with the highest GPA who's graduating with a degree in sociology. The student this year who is getting this award has a 3.94 GPA. So these numbers that we're hearing, 3.94, what does that mean, right? There's a lot hidden behind that number. And for somebody who's graduating with a degree in sociology, it means mastery of a lot of different material. Anyone in here who's taken a sociology course, you know that it's a very broad discipline. This includes gaining mastery related to research methods, statistics, very complex sociological theories, and it includes reading, writing, a lot of late nights. Anyone who has a 3.94 as a sociology major has done a ton of work and understands very, very complex materials and hopefully thoroughly enjoys them. I understand that the student who's receiving the award tonight not only understands sociology, but also human services, and has elected to continue her studies in the human services department, I am assuming to help change the world. So the recipient of the 2019 award is Agnes Charos. Agnes can't join us tonight, but congratulations, Agnes.
Nina Alsbrook Jackson, Associate Professor and Department Chair of the English Department, will present the English Graduate Achievement Award. Professor Alcott.
Good evening. Y'all still with us? Good evening. The English Department bestows the Graduate Excellence Award on the English major with the highest cumulative GPA, who also represents academic excellence in other facets of his or her scholastic life. This year, that award goes to Erica Russelman. Erica is an active Phi Theta Kappa member and honor student with a current GPA of 3.938. As a professor, it was my great pleasure to witness her quiet engagement and ownership of her academic experience. Her knowledge base and willingness to delve into the text made my time with her a professional joy. It is for these reasons and many that are unnamed that I present Erica Russelman with the English Graduate Excellence Award. Scholarship is defined as academic study or achievement and learning of the highest level. To that end, the English Scholar Award is provided to a student who exemplifies the multifaceted nature of acquiring knowledge, both inside and outside of the classroom. This year, I am honored to call Yoshim Bell our English Scholar. While Yoshim possesses an impressive 3.919 GPA, it is the ferociousness with which she approaches course content that is being celebrated tonight. I've never met a student who so thoroughly researched extra content for historical and social context, or who was so eager to have academic discussion far outside the walls of the classroom. I am confident in the places you will go and the things you will learn. For this reason, I am proud to present Yoshim Bell with the English Scholar Award.
I'd like to ask Walter Baer, Assistant Professor in the Communications Department, to present the Communications Outstanding Graduate Award and the Outstanding Achievement in Music Technology Graduate Award. Professor Baer.
Good evening. As Dr. Kaniva said, my name is Walter Baer, and I'm the coordinator of the Associates in Arts degree and Liberal Arts Communication option, and the Applied Science degree in Digital Media Production and Distribution. I have the honor today of presenting 2 awards. On behalf of the program coordinator, Professor Sam Ayala, I'll be presenting the Music Technology Outstanding Graduate Achievement Award to a student in Music Technology Applied Science degree program. And then I'll be presenting the Communication Outstanding Graduate Award to one of my students. The Associate in Applied Science degree in Music Technology prepares students for careers in competitive, diverse, and fast-growing fields of music production, sound design, and more. From the start, this student has shown the motivation and determination needed for furthering her music education. Her accomplishments include highest GPA from this year's Music Technology graduating class, and she was successfully completed an internship with Frostbite Productions in Haskell, New Jersey, a local area recording studio. This year's Music Technology Outstanding Graduate Achievement Award is awarded to Tavi Wheeler. And Tavi is with us. Oh. The communication option in liberal arts degree program and the applied science degree in digital media production and distribution prepare students to work or continue their studies in the field of digital video production and other areas of media. This year's award goes to an outstanding student at PCCC. This student has achieved the highest GPA among communication option students and is well on his way in terms of a career in media. This year's Communication Option Graduate Achievement Award is presented to Christopher Risco. They grow them tall in my option.
I'd like to ask Professor Mary Daniak, instructor in art, to present the Studio Art Graduate Achievement Award.
Good evening. The Graduate Achievement Award in Studio Arts goes to Carol Brown. She's a very talented artist and student who has excelled in the Studio Arts program. She's participated in PTK, the Studio Arts Club, and every student art exhibition that we've had. While it's an understatement to say that Carol has an immense passion for learning, she also displays a genuine interest in the creative work of her fellow students and classmates, always providing them with wholehearted and enthusiastic encouragement. Carol, her energy, her pleasure in learning and creating has been an inspiration to all of us. Carol plans to continue her studies at William Patterson University. Congratulations, Carol.
The next two awards, Homeland Security Academic Excellence Award and the Criminal Justice Academic Excellence Award, will be presented by Professor Michael Walker, Associate Professor in Criminal Justice, and Professor John Robb, Instructor in Criminal Justice.
Thank you, Dr. Knavia, and congratulations to all the graduates. Leah Sahanis and Jennifer Greco, do you want to step up? Please. Our program is taught in 3 of our campuses, Wanacue, Patterson, and Passaic. So I see the Wanacue students, Professor Robb sees the Passaic students and Patterson students. So this year we divided up the awardees by campus. The top GPA of both campuses was Leah Sahanis. She's a Wanacue student. She had 3.91 GPA. She's a student that always shows up in class, always gets there early, leaves late, and writes a hell of a report. So, and in policing, we want good writers. So, Leah, congratulations.
Thank you.
This semester, the first time I met Jennifer Greco, actually last semester sometime during a faculty meeting. I was pulled into that meeting, and I'm sitting there, and I'm listening to this young woman speak about PTK. And when I left, I was like, well, who is she? Where does she work? And I'm like, she's one of our students now. She's CJ. I'm like, nah, stop playing with me. She can't be one of our students. I had the pleasure of having Jennifer in class all semester this year, and she puts her all into everything. At the very last minute this semester, she gives me a call and says, Professor Robb, you're never going to guess what, but I can't find my final report. It's an 8-page paper. It has to be turned in. I can't find it. My computer ate it. I'm like, do what you can do. She, in about 2 days, was able to recompile the report, turn it in, and receive the perfect grade on it. So again, with a GPA of 3.83, Jennifer Greco, she's our Criminal Justice Academic Excellence Award.
Professor Michael DiArcangelo, Associate Professor in Human Services, will present the Human Services Academic Excellence Award. Professor DiArcangelo.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Good night tonight, right? Okay, so I'd like to call up Leonardo Gonzalez, please. Come on down. This is a student that goes beyond words. 3.98 grade point average. He is looking to start a new career for his family. He graduated, should I say how long ago you graduated high school? Anyway, 21 years ago he graduated high school. All right, just want to give that up. Okay, he came to this country when he was 19 years old, and to look for a better life for him and his family. He has 2 boys, 12 and 5, and he has been admitted to Rutgers University to start this fall in the BSW program, Bachelor of Social Work, and he is offered a merit scholarship which will cover most of your tuition, right? So I want to congratulate Leonardo. You did an excellent job. Thank you very much.
Professor Jennifer Gasparino, Assistant Professor in Human Services, will present the Human Services Academic Excellence and Commitment to Service Award.
It is my pleasure to award the Human Services Academic Excellence and Commitment to Service Award to Andy Perales. Andy has a 3.8 GPA. As a student, Andy immediately impressed me. He came to class prepared and ready to learn, but what impressed me the most was his humility, his ability to take risks, and his ability to take personal responsibility for his academic excellence. As a member of PTK's executive board, Andy demonstrates outstanding leadership skills. He's a natural leader who exhibits dedication to service and leadership. He is always ready to serve. He has dedicated countless hours of his time to assist not only his fellow human services students with their assignments, but all students. Andy understands the impact of learning inside and outside of the classroom, which has been the driving force for his involvement in Phi Theta Kappa and the Men of Color Success Initiative. I've watched him over the past year connect the importance of co-curricular involvement in college to developing professional skills to academic scholarship while communicating the message of college completion. Many college students have faced past adversities, and Andy is no exception. What makes Andy different and extraordinary is his ability to draw from his past to ensure his success in the future. Andy will be attending Rutgers University in the fall to study social work with a full academic scholarship. Congratulations, Andy. We are so proud.
Professor Khalid Karani, Instructor in Business Administration, will present the Business Administration Graduate Achievement Award. Professor Karani.
Good evening and congratulations to all of you. On behalf of the Business Administration Department, I am proud and honored to introduce to you an outstanding student, Ms. Daniela Toredo. Daniela was born and raised in Colombia by an amazing single mother. Her mom's strength and dedication are one of her greatest motivations. Daniela started here at PCCC in 2016, 3.9 GPA, an associate degree in business administration. She will pursue a bachelor degree in marketing at Rutgers University starting this fall. When she found out that she is receiving the Business Administration Award and 2 scholarships from Rutgers University, first thing came to her mind is, and these are her words, "It was really worth it, and it did make a difference. It has required a lot of hard work, sleeplessness night, and even some tears. But I can definitely say it was all worth it." Hopefully somewhere down the road, she will continue a master's degree in consumer behavior. She has always thought that the things we get or accomplish are not just for our personal benefit, but to help others as well. She is ambitious, determined, hard worker, and very friendly. Congratulations, Daniela, you are on the right path. Keep going.
Professor Kamar, Assistant Professor in Early Childhood and Teacher Education, will present the Early Childhood and Teacher Education Graduate Achievement Award. Professor Kamar.
Good afternoon to all of you. Congratulations, all the award winners, and a bigger congratulations to all the family members and friends. These winners could not have made it without your support. Thank you very much. As a program coordinator for the Teacher Education Department, it gives me great pleasure to honor 2 high GPA students in our program. I'd like to call here, in no particular order, Maram Alatashan, Maram is an award winner, high GPA award winner from the AA Liberal Arts Early Childhood Education Program. And I also want to call upon Ibekal Madrigal Trejos. I hope I got your name right, Jackie. Congratulations, both of you. I want to say a few words about Maram. Maram has had the singular honor of taking all 3 education classes with me. Sorry about that, Maram. I think I am one of the reasons why she has an A-, the only A- in her class, and because she has straight A's, she has a GPA of 3.89. Congratulations. I'm very proud to say that Maram has gotten a full scholarship and a free ride to Rutgers University's UTEP program, and she's going to be a math certified teacher. I am so proud of you. Jackie is our award winner from the Teacher Education Program. She has a high GPA of 3.91. This associate degree has been a dream of Jackie's, right? And it's been a long time coming. And I want to give a shout out to Jackie's son and daughter who are here somewhere in the audience. And you have to hear this. Your mom said that you and how you've turned out means more to her and is a bigger accomplishment to her than this degree. So hats off to you. Jackie works, she's a 30-year-old veteran in the Passaic County Superintendent's of Schools office, and she is looking forward to being a more active participant in the school administration, and she will be looking into some degree programs at the 4-year school in the near future, right? Congratulations, Jackie. And it also is her happy birthday today. Happy birthday, Jackie. Was here right all along.
Professor Agnes Drath, Assistant Professor of the ELS English Language Studies Program and co-chair of that program, will present the ELS Graduate Achievement Award. Professor Drath.
Good evening. Wow, so many smart people in the room. Amazing. I would like to invite one of those amazing people to the stage, Valerie Altuma. So when Valerie came to the United States from her native Syria, she didn't speak any English. Is that right? She spoke no English, but had big dreams. She started in our English language studies program in spring 2016. In record time, she not only mastered English, you should hear her speak, but also is on the way to get her her associate degree in biology. And you have heard all that is ahead of her. Okay, and we have heard so much about her, and I'm sure this is not the last we hear of her. There'll be more. So on behalf of the English Language Studies program, it is with great joy and pride that I present Valerie with the English Language Studies Graduate Achievement Award. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Tanisha Taylor, Director of the Developmental Studies Program here at the college, to present the Developmental Studies Persistence and Achievement Award. Tony.
All right, good evening. Every year, the Developmental English Department awards a plaque to a student who started just below college level, but managed to persist throughout their academic experience here at the college. This year, I would like to present this award to Kathy Ann James. Kathy Ann came to this country from Jamaica over 10 years ago in search of a better opportunity in terms of education and a career. She came to PCCC in the fall of 2016 and had the luck of being in my class. So when we first met, she was very apprehensive about being an older student, having been out of school for a while, and I had quite a few conversations with her to encourage her to just keep going and not give up. Luckily, she did stay the course. She persisted. And what I do want to say about Kathy Ann is that it's been a pleasure to see her evolve from a very quiet, reserved person to someone who ended up being a very outspoken student here at the college. And she is very proactive. And I am looking forward to see where her academic journey takes her. I know that she is going to be pursuing a bachelor's degree in social work. So I am very proud of her. One thing Kathy Ann also wanted to note was that she could not have done this without her daughter. So she does see her daughter as the greatest inspiration for her to have completed this degree. Kathy Ann is graduating with a 3.69 GPA, and I am just so delighted to have met her in the first place. So Kathy Ann, this is for you.
I'd like to ask Michelle Softly, Director of the EOF program, and Dr. Joy Tucker to come forward for the presentation of the Educational Opportunity Fund State of New Jersey EOF Achievement Award.
Good evening. We're almost at the end. Good evening. Okay, very good, very good. I'm going to ask all the EOF students who have the kente cloth, come on down. Ms. Wilder, would you join us? Let me just say in general about the EOF program, these students, there you go. One of the things we do is we have a summer program, and students come and they work on skills that first summer, would get them an opportunity to move forward as fast as possible. And what you see before you, who you see before you today, are students who have taken full advantage of this program. They have figured out how to finish this degree in 4, 5, and 6 semesters. These are students before you who have received the state award because their GPA ranges between 3.2 and 3.9. So we want you to know who they are. You will see them again with their kentes. And Ms. Softly, the director who will be giving out the awards tonight, after her 32 years of service, will tell you that this has been one of her goals, is to see students finish early, what we call early in community college, but really on time, and to graduate and to transfer, right? Yes, to transfer. EOF students are encouraged to apply to at least 3 institutions, and they get usually into every one of them. So they have choices, and every one of them right now is in that decision. They're really looking for their financial aid package, but they are really in the decision-making process of where to go. So as you see them, please give them a hug, them a high five, whatever you do to say congratulations, please congratulate them. That F that we have in our fund, and thank you whoever put it in green on the program, that's pretty cool. Also, it's for families, so we do things together. That's why they're all on this line together tonight. Our first award is Miss Thomas. Zanaya Thomas. Yes, give her a big hand. Zanaya gets our local award. She is our Graduate Persistence Awardee. Not only is she a graduate and a star with us, but she has been a star for the institution. As some of you may remember seeing in the news something, you heard a little something about the women's basketball team here? Yes, she's one of those leaders of the team. So congratulations, Zanaya. All right, Zanaya, stay with us. Eric Amora, step on up here, a future Seton Hall student. Next, we have Angelia Cabada. Yes. The 2 awards that the state gives are Academic Achievement Award and then Outstanding Achievement Award. And Angelia is our Outstanding Academic Achievement Award winner. Yes. Our next awardee is Kellyanne Hegman. Oh, you've got an award. Have no fear. Okay, she's there. She's in the stack. She's there. Okay, that's fine. Catherine Perez. Catherine is a superstar in our office. Some of you who come by our office have seen her. She's become our TA. She's actually a December graduate. She's already at Montclair. Diana Rodriguez. We've already heard a lot about Diana, who's going to New Brunswick. Exciting. Kevin Tavares is an Academic Achievement Award winner. All right, our next superstar is Victor Vargas, also an Outstanding Achievement Award winner. All right, and our final awardee tonight is Akua Wilder. Ms. Wilder, come on down. And you heard a little bit about her tonight as well. That concludes our awards. Thank you. You all may return. Give them a big hand, your EOF family. Thank you.
Is Andrea Lopez in the audience? Andrea, I'd like to present you with the Liberal Arts Humanities Outstanding Graduate Award. Okay, let's have one large round of applause for everyone who got an award here tonight. Okay, so graduation is Thursday, and you have one big test before Thursday. One question that must be answered correctly. What time do you need to be here on Thursday morning if you are in the morning graduation group? Is that correct? Part B of that question. If you are in the evening graduation group. Is that correct? Very good. We'll all be graduating it. Okay. Okay, thank you for attending the ceremony. And that concludes the ceremony for this evening. See you Thursday, 9:30 or 4:30.